Hi, welcome to Easy Learning of Anatomy. Now we'll discuss about tissues. What do you mean by tissues? Tissues of the body consist of large number of cells. Group of cells that forms what? Tissues. Group of tissues forms organs. Group of organs form systems. All the systems together forms human body. We have 4 types of tissue. How many types of tissues are there? 4 types. All parts of the body are made up of only these basic tissues. What are the 4 types of tissues? They are epithelial tissue or epithelium, connective tissue, muscle tissue, nervous tissue. Now we'll discuss about epithelial tissue or epithelium. Where is the presence of epithelial tissue? This type of tissue that covers the body, lines the cavities and hollow organs. Hollow organs means it lines just inside the heart, stomach and urinary bladder, uterus. All these are hollow organs. If you see the heart under the microscope, the inner surface is lined by epithelial tissue. And the epithelial tissue that is present in tubes and it is also present in glands. So these are the areas where the epithelial tissue is found. That is, covers the body, lining cavities, hollow organs, tubes, and it is also found in glands. What are the functions of epithelial tissue? Protection, secretion, absorption. So the 3 major functions of epithelial tissue are protection, secretion, absorption. So epithelial tissue again has 2 main types. How many types are there? 2 main types. Simple, stratified. What do you mean by simple epithelium? That consists of single layer of cells. What do you mean by stratified epithelium? That consists of several layers of cells. If we see the simple epithelium under the microscope, that consists of only one layer. If we see the stratified epithelium under the microscope, that consists of several layers, so many more than one layer. That is called stratified. So what do you mean by simple epithelium? That is single layer of cells. That is again divided into 3 main types. Squamous epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, columnar epithelium. First we'll discuss about what? Squamous epithelium. If you see the squamous epithelium, the cells will be flat. What about the shape of the cell in squamous epithelium? The cells will be flat. If you see the width of the cell, that is greater than their height. The width of the cell is greater than their height. In what are the areas there is a presence of squamous epithelium? The squamous epithelium, it is present just inside the heart. There it is called endocardium. It is present inside the blood vessels and lymph vessels. There it is called endothelium. The squamous epithelium that is also lining the alveoli of the lungs. It is also lining the alveoli of the lungs. It is also present in nephrons. So these are the areas where the squamous epithelium is found. The second thing is cuboidal epithelium. The cuboidal epithelium that is cube shaped. What is the shape of the cuboidal epithelium? Cube shaped. The height and width of the cell that is more or less equal. If you see the cuboidal epithelium under the microscope, that is cube shape, the height and width of the cell is more or less equal. In what are the areas the cuboidal epithelium found? It is found in the kidney tubules. And it is also present in glands. For example, if you see the thyroid gland under the microscope, we can able to see the cuboidal epithelium. The third type of simple epithelium is columnar epithelium. What is the shape of the columnar epithelium? That is rectangular in shape. What is the shape? Rectangular in shape. The height of the cell is greater than their width. The height of the columnar epithelium is greater than their width. Again, the columnar epithelium is divided into three main types. Simple columnar epithelium, ciliated columnar epithelium, columnar epithelium with microvilli. Simple columnar epithelium that is present just inside the stomach. If we see the stomach under the microscope, we can able to see the simple columnar epithelium. What do you mean by ciliated columnar epithelium? If you see the columnar epithelium under the microscope, in the upper surface, there is a presence of hair-like process. That hair-like process is called cilia. That cilia that helps for movement. Cilia or microscopic hair-like process that found on the free surface of columnar epithelial cells that lines certain pathways. That is the ciliated columnar epithelium. This is, for example, where is the presence of ciliated columnar epithelium? This is present lining the trachea and uterine tubes. It helps for what? Movement. What is the function of ciliated columnar epithelium? It helps for movement. Then, third type of columnar epithelium, that is columnar epithelium with microvilli. This is present in the small intestine that helps for absorption of food. So these are the three main varieties of columnar epithelium. That is simple columnar epithelium, ciliated columnar epithelium, columnar epithelium with microvilli. So we completed the first type of epithelial tissue, that is simple epithelium. That is, what do you mean by tissue? Group of cells. That is called what? Tissues. How many types are there? 4 types. What are the 4 types of tissue? Epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscle tissue, nervous tissue. So, epithelial tissue, that is again divided into simple epithelium and stratified epithelium. What about simple epithelium? That consists of single layer of cells. Again, the simple epithelium divided into 3 main types. Squamous epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, columnar epithelium. Squamous epithelium, the cells will be flat. Cuboidal epithelium, the cells will be cube shaped. Columnar epithelium, the cells will be rectangular in shape. Again, the columnar epithelium is divided into 3 main types. Simple columnar epithelium, ciliated columnar epithelium, columnar epithelium with microvilli. Later we'll see the stratified epithelium. If this content is useful, you can subscribe the channel. Thank you.